What's your opinion on child abandonment?
My opinion is that it's unfortunate because children don't choose to come into this world. So if you have the responsibility of taking care of them, you should hold up your responsibility.
With my opinion, child abandonment shouldn't happen at all. You know, no parent should abandon a child. There's services for that. It's terrible.
I think that it is an embarrassment to the parents that they don't have the responsibility to take care of their child the right way. You know, and it's sad. It's so sad.
How do you think children cope with having one parent or any at all?
Good question. I think children cope pretty well, but I think that's a good question. I think children cope well. I just think they at times they yearn for the missing parent. You know, oftentimes they yearn for the missing parent, and I think they make themselves believe it's normal or so acceptable for parents missing. You know, so it's important for the parent that is there to kind of address that missing person not being there.
How do child cope with one parent? You know, my mom raised me and two other siblings just by herself. I feel fine with it. She was a mom and a dad. As long as the parent could do that by herself or himself, I feel fine with it.
They look for other things to take that case. Like some people, they could turn to gang violence, you know, and they can confide in other people. That's not good for them.
Do you know anyone who has ever been abandoned?
I've known, you know, through working with children over the years, I've known several children who've been abandoned by a parent. You know, some adults whose parents left them, you know, in the foster care system for a little while, you know, and came back. So yeah.
No, not one person, not that I know of, no.
Not really. I wouldn't call it an abandonment, but I would say that they have like single parents.
How do you think abandonment affects the child psychologically?
Ultimately, I think it forces the child to believe that there's something wrong with them, but in fact, there really isn't anything wrong with them. You know, but they take on the responsibility of feeling that they play some role in someone making a choice. And a lot of times, adults make choices for whatever reason, and it has nothing to do with the child. So I think sometimes children, you know, internalize that as I did this, so this is my fault.
That stuff stays with you for life, I would imagine so. You know, to always wonder why your parents left you, you know. Maybe for reasons that that person could grow up like so disheveled, so I don't know, bad, mean. I don't know, I would imagine it's terrible. Well, probably one of the worst things ever.
I feel like in their head they feel like they're all alone and that nobody cares about them. So they gotta prove to themselves and to others that like they're an independent person, but they do it in a bad way instead of like showing out.
Thank you.
You're welcome.